baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Luis Gil.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Lindor, jump throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now, Tim Raines,
the left fielder,
obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one almost hit him.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Lindor, there's one. Over to first, safe. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo DeVries.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Man, throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And he deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-0. Bobby Grich, the next up for the Padres. And the slider just misses. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Gwynn makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On a bounce right side, and that one handled. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, and on the hill today, Garrett Crochet.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
And with Tony, there isn't any kind of pitch that gives him problems. Whether it's movement, velocity, just doesn't really matter. For him, every pitch was a good pitch to hit.
And down on strikes. And one out
second,
now.
The center fielder.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Mike Cameron. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. And he's out on the tag. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, Junior Caminero. Heel back to work. Just missed. Caminero goes 5 feet 11 inches, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0. Frank Thomas will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. That's outside. And that's ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. Upstairs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And ball one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cameron under it. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
The left fielder, number 4.
2 down, base is empty. Tim Raines getting ready to hit, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Right side. Corrals it, and that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singing, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Matt Chapman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Leo DeVries.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
On the ground right side, Simeon gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Grich. Flied to right his first time. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-0. Profar climbs in on that left side. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. That's strike one. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Profar is out. Junior Caminero digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Stretches out and hauls it in. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
So digging in, Jose Azocar. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, DeVries fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Queens, at the plate, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Cameron hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Frank Thomas. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Gwynn makes the grab for the second out. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
And now the count is even.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That misses. 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. And they add a run. It's 7-0. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield, and that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's going to be Tim Raines in the dirt, blocked. Squirts away a little bit. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. Stepping in for San Diego, Leo DeVries. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 11-0. Here's Profar now. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses. And
a great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The center fielder,
rolls across the diamond, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Cameron takes slow, second trip to the plate in this one. Grounds one to short. Throw over to Thomas. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Well struck right field. That one back. It's out of here. And they're on the board. It's 11-1. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one inside. Look out.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw over to Thomas. And Freeman is retired. And the inning is over.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.